following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, these are yesterday's numbers. Only a handful of states have reported. I think like 3 states have reported before noon today Pacific time, so they're being really slow, so I don't know if that's good or bad. But as of this morning, that's from yesterday's data, we had here in the United States 47,536,536. It's kind of interesting, 536, okay? And then when it comes to the number of dead, we have, as of yesterday, 778,511. And you subtract from that, which is a 20-month accumulation of dead in the United States, the 2-year accumulation, 24 months accumulation of dead in the United States, 1918, 1919 Spanish flu, subtract 675,000, and you get 103,511 more deaths in 20 months from the COVID-19 here in the United States than we had in 2 years of the Spanish flu, which is supposed to be the most terrible of the pandemics we've ever survived, okay? And so it's one of those deals where we're supposed to have the greatest healthcare system in the world. We spend more money for healthcare than all the other countries in the world put together, and we're not getting the dollars worth. We're not getting the protection. All of the doctors bet your life on the vaccines. There's 3 things you have to do to get maximum defense. Okay, number 1, you have to avoid all the bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, iron, nuts, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet one's got to go to maximize absorption. No, we don't want any irritable bowel syndrome and Crohn's disease and celiac disease and appendicitis and all that kind of stuff, blocking the absorption of nutrition. And then also, you've got to make sure, in addition to getting rid of all the bad foods, you also have to take the 90 essential nutrients. Our basic core program is 90 for life, right? 90, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 minutes to 3 fatty acids. We call it the Healthy Start Pack. And we created the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, a big hammer, for Evander Holyfield, great heavyweight boxing champion who had lost his heavyweight championship to Michael Moore because he couldn't respond to the first bell, the last round, because he had a heart attack. We created that for him. He took it for a year and a half, came back and beat Iron Mike Tyson after being on our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. How do you come back and win a heavyweight championship after you've had a heart attack, okay? And that's because he took our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. So you have to kind of go that direction. Well, Pennsylvania was one of the first ones to give us their summary today from yesterday. And the summary today from yesterday is just short, 62 infections, less than 7,000. They had 6,938 infections as of yesterday, and they have 195 dead, new 95 dead, okay, as of yesterday. And so they're having a spike, okay? They're having a spike. I don't know if they're all out partying or what it is, but they're not taking care of themselves because the vaccinations alone won't do it. Just ask Colin Powell how it worked for him. He had 2 vaccinations. One of the most famous guys in the world, Colin Powell, 4-star general. He also was the first black man to be chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He also was the first black man to be the Secretary of State for the United States. And he had everything he could want. But he still died of a breakthrough COVID infection because I guarantee you he was eating gluten, maybe oatmeal for breakfast and the breakfast of champions and pancakes and waffles and flour tortillas and spaghetti and chicken noodle soup and bread and all that kind of stuff. I guarantee you he was not taking the 90 essential nutrients, okay? And so these are the sort of things that you have to watch it. You really, really, really have to watch the details. You have to give your body everything it needs to defend itself. You have to stay away from the bad stuff. People have been asking me for 20 years for recipes. What's the bad stuff? What do I do? How do I cook? Well, a 3-year study we did in Eastern Canada on Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. These 3 chefs were dissing me because they couldn't believe it could be done. So I gave them my recipes, and we did this study for 3 years, put it together, and they said, this is too good. So we created a book called Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It's one of our biggest sellers right now. But I also want you to get a hold of the book, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of the Metabolic Syndrome, which includes obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all those basic things. And so I want everybody to get on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, get our MSM, get the Killer Biotic to help your immune system, stay away from all the bad stuff, and don't forget to take the Fucoid Z, and so forth, and you'll do very well, okay? The Healthy Brain and Heart Pack has 215 nutrients in it, including the 90 that everybody agrees upon, the Healthy Start Pack. That's the core of the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, where you get, instead of 90, you're getting 215 nutrients, including the 90 that everybody agrees on as the basic ones that are needed. And then don't forget, we can beat this thing. All the information in Hell's Kitchen shows the exact moment in time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge. When they flipped the switch, when Thomas Edison flipped the switch and converted from wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits to electricity, within 20 years we had all these diseases nobody's seen before, and they came up with the idea that it was autoimmune, your body's attacking itself. All these are genetic. No, they're all nutritional deficiencies. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for YOUNGEVITY, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I'll remind you, the metabolic syndrome, which we just talked about, the United States has 25% of our adults, have metabolic syndrome. We're talking about 1 out of 4. And then you look at Japan, they have only 7.8 adults with metabolic syndrome. And you look at China, they have 14.3 people in China with a metabolic syndrome. What's the difference? Well, our country is a big wheat, barley, rye, and oat eating country. Gluten kills the intestines, very bad absorption efficiency. Whereas Japan and China are two classic Asian countries that live primarily on rice and sweet potatoes and corn and beans and squash and so on, and seaweed. And so this is not difficult. So I urge everybody to get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, get the MSM for the bone marrow, which is your immune system. Get our Fucoid Z. If you prefer the liquid, you get the Z radical, the same formula, just one's liquid, one's capsules. Don't forget, these books will tell you what you need to do. Don't forget Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It'll show you how to cook properly, safely. 300 pages. It's a 3-year study, professional chefs, and myself. And so it's 300 pages. I mean, it's a regular standard size print, so you're getting a lot of information in this book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. The nutrients, the diet, the cooking properly, the information can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I've got a story headlined, U.S. facing obesity problem as poor parents feed their children cheap, unhealthy foods. They say obesity is an ongoing problem in the Western countries, especially in the U.S. In most cases, parents in poor families try to save money by buying cheap but unhealthy foods. They say eating processed foods often results in obesity because these foods have little to no nutritional value and lots of sugar and carbs. The World Health Organization defines overweight and obesity as excess fat accumulation relative to body mass index. Being obese increases your risk of developing many health problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, kidney disease, type 2 diabetes, and stroke. And you see, when you're obese, excess body fat puts a strain on your bones and organs. And they say that obesity also causes complex changes in hormones and metabolism and increases inflammation in the body. Conditions like Cushing's disease and polycystic ovarian syndrome may cause obesity. If you don't have these conditions, obesity may be caused by overeating, poor nutrition, and lack of exercise. They say to lose excess weight, one must improve their eating habits and exercise regularly and make positive lifestyle changes. And they say data also suggests that obese people are less happy and live shorter lives compared to people who maintain healthy weight. Worldwide, obesity relative to population increase has tripled since the 1970s. Almost 2 billion adults are overweight, while 650 million are obese. More than 70% of adults in America are overweight, 42% are obese, while 20% of children in the country are obese. So, wow, that's pretty crazy stuff.
Well, yeah, and you have to appreciate all these sort of issues these obese people have. They're all nutritional deficiency diseases. Obesity is a nutritional deficiency, not a calorie deficiency, but a nutritional deficiency. They develop a behavior called pica, which they just eat and eat and eat, and no matter what they eat, it never satisfies them, so they keep eating. And so, in addition to taking the 90 essential nutrients, if you're 25 pounds overweight, you need to throw in the keto bars. They're 10 in a box, so every person needs to get 3 boxes a month if you need to lose more than 2 or 3 pounds. And take 1 keto bar and a rebound for a meal. It's a meal replacer system, a keto bar and a rebound. Okay, it's not to be added to your meal. It's a meal replacer. And you'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And if you want to have some scary fun, go to Siri and ask to see a 1,000-pound woman. Ask Siri to see a 1,000-pound man. The record for men is 1,400 pounds. The record for women is 1,200 pounds. And this is all because of nutritional deficiencies causing this pica behavior in which they eat and eat and eat and eat. It'll scare you to death. And, of course, we have the ability to get rid of these problems just very quickly because we know what the problem is. Get that book, Hell's Kitchen, and the CD that goes along with it. Get the book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Get your 90 essential nutrients and whatever secret sauce you need to deal with other nutritional deficiencies you have, and you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, the holidays are coming up, and there's nothing better that you could give somebody than, the book Hell's Kitchen, especially if they're overweight or have diabetes or both, or they have other issues like high blood pressure and arthritis and so forth. Get them the book Hell's Kitchen, the CD Hell's Kitchen, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, and get them on 3 months worth of our products, the basic program, say the Healthy Start Pack, very, very affordable, and get them started, and they will love you because you're going to add 25 years to their life, and they'll become more functional and be pain-free and all that kind of stuff. And, of course, you can go to drjwallach.com, drjwallach.com, get those materials. Okay, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, what is your favorite book to give somebody as a gift if you love them? What's your favorite gift that you love to give, as a book?
If it was for health, it would be Let's Play Doctor.
Okay. Yep. We're in our fourth printing. We've run out of them again. So we're at the printer in our fifth printing. Okay. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that little book would be going into its fifth printing. And, we get 10,000 books every time we print them. And so it's like crazy because it goes along with Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Therapy. It's all in your head. And now I want to add, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Those 5 books can add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Did you find some favorite recipes in that book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods?
I do not have that one yet. I've got to order it. We are gluten-free, though. Believe me, I am definitely gluten-free.
Yeah, well, it's the first time I've heard you say the word, because I know you don't even say the word. Yeah, you really, really have to be very, very careful. And, of course, again, you go back to this COVID thing. Vaccines alone don't do it because vaccines don't kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. They just alert your body to bad DNA and RNA, and so the bug shows up. You have to be able to respond with white blood cells and antibodies. And if you aren't able to absorb nutrition because you're eating gluten and you're not supplementing, and you're just doing the 4 food books and the 7 food group pyramid, you're in trouble. Those things, we're talking 40, 50, 75 years ago, and it was junk information. It was junk information. And the reason why they didn't know anything was because for years they've been resting on wood stoves and fireplaces, and they're putting all the wood ashes, which are plant minerals, into the gardens and into their food, and they're getting all these minerals for thousands of years, and nobody knew that. But once they went to electricity, all these diseases popped up because there's no more wood ashes to go in the food, no more wood ashes to go into the gardens, and that's what has caused all these problems. And so we have to educate the people and make sure that they know they have to consciously, proactively take the 90 essential nutrients and consciously, proactively avoid the bad foods so they can absorb it, and everything will get a lot better. Shar, you've seen this. You've been with me for 30 years. You've seen this happen thousands of times over the 30 years.
Right. Yes. Absolutely.
And so, what are the most spectacular things you've seen? Weight loss, arthritis going away, high blood pressure going away, diabetes going away. What's your favorite?
Well, the Bob Levin's story is my favorite, definitely. You know it. He had a stick stuck through him from his, he got impaled on a tree stump that went right through his chest, from his back right out his chest, and basically
healed him. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a stroke and a heart attack and everything, and got better on his own without the evildoers' help. What can I say?
Yeah, didn't go to a doctor. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, you have diabetes, we have the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. You have arthritis, we have the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. We have the weight loss program for people who are obese. And we have, for the high blood pressure, we've got the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. We've got all these things. Why not try them and add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life? Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Florida. And Randy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hello. Well, hello. Is this Dr. Randy?
It is. How are you? So glad to hear you.
Okay. How can we help you, dear?
I have a client, and she has a male shepherd, 9 years of age, 79 pounds. Last Sunday started to become a little bit lethargic, took it to the vet. He perked up after his lethargy, and then he started on Tuesday going to the bathroom in the house, which he never does, and the veterinarian said that he thought that the dog had dementia and is suspicious of lumbosacral stenosis. Also, the dog will whine every once in a while like it's in pain, and then it'll like come out of it and be fine. So the veterinarian has prescribed an anti-inflammatory. What I want to know is, I know we have Arthrodex at Youngevity, but what all other products can we give the dog from Youngevity?
Okay, how old is the dog?
Is 9 years of age, 79 pounds, male shepherd.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for this dog that's 79 pounds? It has low back issues, okay? It's got memory issues and pain, a lot of pain. What would you do for that dog? It's already getting Arthrodex. What would you add to the Arthrodex?
I would add the MSM and the Fucoid Z, and I would also add the Synaptive. And you could put some CM cream with trauma oil and rub it on, in different parts.
Back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't forget the EFAs.
Yes, EFAs, definitely.
Yeah, EFAs.
And you could also give it some liquid minerals, too. Put it in the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put an ounce or two of liquid minerals into, the dog's bowl of water and to start there. And let's see here. It wouldn't hurt also to throw in the dog's food some of the collagen peptides. Put a serving of collagen peptides in the dog's food and mix it up in there. It's powder. It's easy. Just mix in. And they like it because it's the collagen. It's the collagen, okay, that comes from chickens, fish, sheep, and cattle. Okay, it's that cartilage from all four of those different groups of animals, and so dogs love it. Give us a call every couple of weeks, Dr. Randy.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Okay, God bless you, and thank you, and keep us informed on this doggy.
Will
Okay.
do.
Okay, let's see here. We got time to start another one here?
No, we're
Doug?
just about at break time.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take it. And this is a good question because, so many people have pets, and, of course, they forget our biggest pet of all is our kids. Don't forget the kids' toddy. Okay, the dosage for age and weight is on the back of the label. Very clear. You can't miss it. And also don't forget the EFAs for the kids. The kids' toddy is kind of like the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for adults. Don't forget the ultimate, let's see here, the ultimate, well, let's go back. Let's talk about the Beyond OsteoFX. Comes in liquid or powder. Kids need that. The kids need especially the older ones that are over, say, 5, 6 years old, and they're starting to get into activities and things like that, and dancing and playing sports. And so they also need the collagen peptides. Don't forget the kids. They're the best pets we have. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Alabama. And Alex, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Alex. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hey, Doc, thank you. So we've got a 40-year-old female, 5 feet tall, 177 pounds. She's got a full head of hair, but her hairline is thinning, and she's starting to see some grays. She's got headaches, dry scalp, dry skin patches. She is about 85% gluten-free and currently taking the 90 essential nutrients and Glucogel Plus and collagen.
Okay, and her biggest concerns are?
Probably the headaches.
Okay, headaches, and she's 5'1", you say?
5 feet tall.
Yeah, 5 foot tall. Okay. Well, she should weigh about 100 pounds. So she's 77 pounds overweight. So she's got that obesity thing going on there. So she's in the metabolic syndrome range. And so, Charmaine, what would you give this friend of Alex here, who's 77 pounds overweight and 40 years old?
Well, she's got to get on a gluten-free diet if she ever wants to lose weight. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get her on assuming she's taken the Healthy Start Pack or whatever equivalent, I would get her on the keto diet and keto bars for at least one meal a day. That should help her lose the weight for sure.
Yeah, the keto bar, wait a minute, let's stop there. The keto bar and one rebound serving will be a meal. It's a meal replacer set. It's not to be added to a meal. It's a meal replacer. And so she could start out with 3 boxes a month because there's only 10 bars in a box. And so it doesn't have to be the same meal every day. If she does this correctly and gives up the bad foods, and she should get that recipe book called Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, that'll help her a lot. She'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. So realistically, she could in 2-3 months be down to where she needs to be at 100 pounds. And she knows she's absorbing when her hair color begins to come back. Okay, because the hair loss and hair color loss tells you there's a red warning light. What would you give her for her hair and her skin? Because you got so much skin issues going on in her hair. What would you give her for that too?
Hair, skin, and nails, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Add that. Get 2 bottles a month. You can take 3 of those twice a day, and that's going to help a lot. And so give us a call every couple of weeks, Alex, and we'll love to hear from you and get the good news, because people like to hear, well, whatever happened to Alex's friend, with all those problems. And so it's toll-free, so it doesn't cost you anything to do a follow-up call. Thank you. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John. You're on the air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. My family won't give up the gluten, but also the Chinese food. I found out that she buys, they use cornstarch instead of.
They use a lot of corn, rice, potatoes, beans.
The other problem is, so she got Chinese just lately, and I got smart finally and asked, are you adding any oils? And they said yes, so they can leave out the oil. So they left out the oil for me.
Good.
Excellent. There's oils and so much stuff. It's just, I'm my knees are cracking, my ankles are cracking. I'm just having.
Okay. Well, what does John need, Charmaine, for the cracking knees? Charmaine?
Sure. Yes, can you hear me?
No, I can't. Okay. So you need to tell us what John needs for cracking knees.
He needs MSM and Fucoid Z and glucogel.
Okay, that's in addition to the 90.
Correct.
Okay. Absolutely. And so it all goes by body weight. We don't have your weight, John. How much do you weigh?
I've gained a little bit back. I had lost 70 pounds. I think I'm like 150, and I've also shrunk some more. I was 5'4". I went and had my ears cleaned, and they said I'm 5'3.5" with shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you're still not getting all the nutrients you need. So it's imperative, you do as Char said. With all these things going on, I would take 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day, get 2 bottles a month of the MSM, so you can take 3 with each meal. They'll support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between vertebrae, bone, makes a bone cell. And then, let's see here, what would you do for pain and clicking in the knees, Char, for sort of immediate relief until the nutrition kicks in?
I would get some trauma oil and put it in the CM cream. Apply that.
Okay, CM cream with a couple of drops of trauma oil from aromatherapy oil division. But the CM cream, you got to stir it up every day because it'll settle. The cream settles to the bottom, the water comes to the top, and if you just dip your cotton into the top, you're just getting water. So you need to stir it up every morning when you're prepared to use it, so you're getting a complete proper mix. and that way you'll get the benefit of the CM cream. It works on just itchy skin. It works on knee pain, hip pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, wrist pain, ankle pain, that sort of stuff. And then, of course, we have the CBD oil topical pain relief from our Hemp FX division. There's no THC in it, so it's legal in all states, and so we're very proud of that. You can add the trauma oil to that, too, and take that, apply that, say, half hour before bedtime, and it'll give you about 3 hours of good pain-free sleep. So you may have to apply it again in the beginning until you get some repair from all the nutrition you're going to be taking. And it's one of those things where people always ask, well, how long do I have to stay on all this stuff? Well, how long do you need to stay on oxygen? Forever. How long do you need to stay on water? Forever. How long do you need the 90 essential nutrients? Forever. Okay, the dosages might go down a little bit when you've solved a clinical problem, and you don't need to go to a doctor and ask for prescriptions and stuff like that anymore. You can try cutting it by 20%. And as long as the symptoms go back, you can stay there. But you can't give up the 90 essential nutrients because otherwise, very quickly, within 2 or 3 months, you'll be back down to where you were before. And the problem with that is the second time, you may not be lucky, and you may just die when you get the problem again the second time. And so it's one of those things where you really, really, really have to say, okay, I'm going to do this right because I want to spend 25 to 50 extra years with the people I love. I want to spend 25 to 50 extra years doing the things I love to do, but you have to be proactive. You have to be proactive to do all this, okay? You just can't say, okay, I'm good to go now. I'll go. That'd be the same as putting dirt from Texas and Oklahoma and Saudi Arabia in your car because oil's too expensive. It's only 10 cents a quart for the dirt. Yeah, there's bound to be some oil in there. An insane person who's drunk out of their mind would not do that to their car. Only the average person will do that when a doctor says, oh, don't waste your money on vitamins and minerals, just take my prescriptions. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead. There's only a minute left here, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody that we are looking for help. We are growing like crazy. And so what you really need to do is consider, okay, I'm going to get 10 of those books, Hell's Kitchen, because you get a big discount when you buy 10. You get a bigger discount when you buy a case. And what you want to be doing is making them available to the people that you're sponsoring. So that way, when you're not with them, they're reading, they're learning something, they'll call you and ask a question, and so forth. That's the whole purpose of books and CDs and DVDs is to extend your time. That's why I came out with all these books and CDs and DVDs, was so that millions of people all around the world are reading and listening and looking and learning these things, because I can't be in 200 countries at the same time. I probably could with Zooms and all that kind of stuff, but, we're in a lot of countries at one time when I do my Zooms, but maybe 20 countries sometimes. But we need the books, we need the CDs, we need the DVDs so people can listen to these things as they're driving around their car. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others,
This should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9th Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Colorado. And Susan, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Susan. You're on the air.
Doctor.
How can we help you? Hi.
I have kind of a simple question.
Okay.
I just received your prescribed minerals in the mail. I bought 4 big bottles of it, one for my dad who's struggling with dementia, because I had a referral to your product from another doctor. And my son was reading the ingredients, and one of them is a lead. And so I was curious your take on that.
Okay.
Because when
are you talking about the liquid? Are you talking about the liquid plant colloidal minerals?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And of course, what should I say? There's extremely small amounts in there, less than the air you breathe when you go into a filling station kind of stuff. It's in the environment, okay, in very, very small amounts. These come from plants. These minerals are not ground up rocks. They come from seaweed that died and ground up because the oceans went away a long time ago. And there's arsenic in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there, which, if you eat a teaspoon of straight arsenic, you're going to die. But if you have like 0.001% arsenic, it's actually good. It helps you make good hemoglobin. And so the amount of lead in there are way, way below the, the level at which you're going to get any clinical poisoning. Okay, we have millions of people all over the world take this stuff. We've been doing it for 50 years and have no problems. If you want to see, what you want to do is get your dad a hair analysis right now. You get the book of, let's see here, Rare Earths and Cures. Go to chapter 10-11. Tells you how to collect the hair, how to ship it out, and so forth. Don't forget to put the check in there because the lab won't run the test. And I do a hair analysis. I've been taking this stuff 2-3 times a day for 50 years. Okay, and I do a hair analysis.
Okay.
Like I say, every year, and I don't have any lead show up in any. We have a chart in those hair analysis of all the toxic metals at toxic levels. And lead never shows up. Mercury never shows up. Uranium never shows up. And so a little bit of arsenic shows up once in a while. But that's okay because I'm not eating a teaspoon of it. I'm having 0.0001%, which is gives me good hemoglobin. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you repeat the name of that book? Yeah, that helps.
Yes, it's called Rare Earths and Cures, Chapter 10-11. And if, you want to start out, find out what your dad's nutrition levels are of all these minerals. It'll blow your mind when you see the nutritional level, and also see what toxic metals he may or may not have. But Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. Now, what would you do for her dad's dementia? What would you have him take for the dementia?
Well, there's quite a few things. First of all, I would have him take the Ultimate Daily Classic because it could be blocked up arteries, and I would have him take Synaptive.
Okay.
And Oxybody Cherry Berry.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
What 90 should he take?
The Healthy Brain and Heart Pack.
Well, there you go. Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And how many eggs should he eat a day?
Oh, how much does he weigh? 100. He should have at least 6 eggs a day or more.
Yeah. 6 eggs a day with soft yolk, soft boiled soft yolk, soft poached soft yolk, soft scrambled butter. That's how I had mine this morning with my with the smoked salmon and the wild rice. Oh, my gosh, what a breakfast. And I had my yogurt. Let's see, I had yogurt. I also had all of my supplements. It was, this is my typical breakfast I've had for, 75 years now. 75 years in having gluten-free meals and 75 years taking the 90 essential nutrients. And so this has been a long, long time taking these minerals. And again, the hair analysis shows very clearly that I don't have any problems. And of course, sometimes you get a high level of calcium, and the doctor says, "Oh, you're taking too much calcium." Well, I'm not supplementing with calcium. Whatever you're doing, stop. Well, that's because you have osteoporosis and your parathyroid glands are pulling too much calcium out of your bones to try and maintain your blood calcium. That's why your hair calcium is high. It has nothing to do with taking too much calcium, so you have to understand what all the tests mean. But thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.